Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of our series on live streaming. We figured it's getting towards the end of the season, so, why not be outside while we still can before we're all stuck indoors? So we'll do this from here, and you'll have the sounds of nature to accompany you through this journey on streaming. Anyway, we've covered a lot so far in this series. We've covered basic streaming, multi-source streaming, and we took a behind-the-scenes look at how we produce a stream of our own. So far, everything we've covered has used OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. It's free, but it's also the most basic form of streaming software. If you want to give your stream a lot of production value, you have to build that all yourself in OBS. And even then, OBS has its limits. If you want to add professional functionality with the click of a button, there are third-party options for that. Apps that offer you more professional features. Today we'll take a look at all the main features that are available for your live streams, and then we'll look at a few options for streaming software that can drive the more premium ones. I'd like to divide these features into two types. Since we're starting with the most basic way to stream with OBS, let's first tackle the features OBS can do already, and then we'll cover the features that are only really available through premium platforms. Some apps allow you to add more camera inputs in a more efficient way without taxing your system the way they would in OBS. And some offer a library of sets and backgrounds in their chroma key functionality. OBS lets you include media files such as videos and photos, but some platforms go a step further by supporting more file types and adding in-app editing of those assets. Some have more options for customizing transition effects than the basics in OBS, and when it comes to graphics, lower thirds titles, or animations, some platforms really streamline this process, giving you pre-built templates and other tools that allow you to design your stream's graphics from within the software, rather than having to import them. And stream recording is more or less the same as you'll find in OBS. Some premium platforms just give you more options there as well. Now for the unique higher-end features. The first is the ability to have guests or multiple participants. Sure, you could also do that in OBS, but you saw what we had to go through in the last episode to get that done. Some premium apps make this easy, letting you send a URL to your potential guest or guests, which they'll use to join your stream, and giving you easy options for the layout of multiple guests on the screen. The next feature is the integration of comments and feedback into your stream. Usually this isn't a full chat interface, but rather widgets that allow you to push social media comments to your stream if you're streaming to social platforms. Mostly all third-party streaming platforms offer simulcasting, meaning you can stream to more than one outlet at the same time. And finally, some platforms even allow you to take control of hardware, such as a switcher, control module, or remote cameras. Generally, as you go up the tiers of platforms, every feature we covered gets more robust and more customizable. The only features on this list that differ or aren't covered by the platforms are guests and hardware integration. That's the range of functionality. Now let's look at 6 different streaming software options. This won't be a full overview or comparison, it's just a really quick discussion about the broad strokes of how they differ. We have XSplit, StreamYard, Mimo Live, Switcher Studio, Wirecast, and vMix. Here they're ordered from the simplest, most affordable to the most enterprise level, with columns for those 3 features we just highlighted and prices. Let's split them into groups of 2 because that's sort of how they shake out when you look at their functionality. XSplit and StreamYard are the most basic tier. They don't offer a lot of customization, and only StreamYard allows you to include guests, but with very little control over the look of that guest layout. They come in at the lowest price points here. The next tier includes Mimo Live and Switcher Studio. Both are much more customizable when it comes to graphics and layouts. And Mimo lets you integrate with an ATEM switcher, which is really nice. Mimo allows up to 10 guests, and Switcher Studio allows up to 5 guests depending on your plan. And both only give you a little customization in terms of guest layouts. Their prices are in the next tier as well. The top tier includes Wirecast and vMix. These are pretty much full-on production studio quality platforms. Here you'll get the most customization possible with loads of bells and whistles to give your stream a really professional look. Wirecast allows up to 5 to 7 guests, and vMix allows 8, both with customizable layouts. But it bears mentioning that with vMix you only get those guests at the $350 price point. Wirecast can integrate with the Elgato Stream Deck, and vMix even allows remote control of PTZ cameras. All this functionality comes at a cost though. Both are standalone software packages, and though vMix offers a free version, it doesn't include a lot of the functionality that makes their platform so superb. This is just a quick overview to get you started on your journey to finding the right software for the types of live streams you're trying to produce. There are so many options, and each has a slightly different focus and functionality, and the rabbit hole here is a rabbit cavern. There is so much research you could do. But hopefully this quick little video will help you get started on your way. We'd love to hear what streaming functionality you need and what platforms you like. Comment below and let us know. And make sure to subscribe to our series for more tips and tricks for all things video production. Also, don't forget to get outside. Thanks for watching.